Myself, Dr.N.Shirisha, Associate Professor from CSE Department, MLR Institute of Technology. So, I wanted to tell you on XML DTD. What is XML DTD? DTD is a document type definition, or you can also tell document type declaration. So, till now so far we have seen what are the different programs, different XML programs that you have written using a user-defined tags. So, for that, what is the structure? So, to define the structure, we are going to use this DTDs, document type definitions or document type declarations. Because XML is not having any structure. If you are writing a note, so when you are writing a note, so how we have used, just we are giving a note to, from, slash note, slash to, note, from. So this is how we are giving. So when you are giving in such case, there is no particular structure. You can also write from here to here or to here from there, something like this. But whenever you are writing a table tag, so obviously you have to start with your TR. Then only you can write your TD. You cannot write TD here and you cannot write TR after that. Because you are talking about the row. Inside the row, you are going to give the data. So, that is a structure for your table tag. But here, in XML, there is no particular structure. Whatever you want, you are writing. So, to give the structure, we are using DTDs. So, DTD is what? A DTD is a document type definition. It defines the structure, legal elements, attributes of an XML document. You know, this is nothing but a tag. A simple tag. So, this tag has no meaning. It is just a tag. Okay. And if you are writing like this is not legal element because this is already used in the prologue statement. So, you cannot give this as a XML tag. Okay, in the program. So, attributes. So, when you are giving some F and XML NS. So, what is XML NS here? XML NS is an attribute. Okay, so like that, legal elements and attributes should be given in the document. And while we are going to use this DTD, so independent group of people can agree on standard DTD for interchanging the data. Okay, that means what? Standard structure, standard DTD. Suppose if one structure is given, some group of people means belonging to one class can be used. Can use this standard DTD structure to write their code. So, an application can use a DTD to verify XML data is valid or not. So, what is that DTD? How you are going to write? We'll see. So, DTD is declared inside the XML file. It must be wrapped inside the doc type. So, in HTML, we have used a doc type, but where it is just telling what type of document it is. It is a HTML document. So, you remember, we used to give doc type HTML. Okay, doc type HTML. So, what is this? We are telling the browser that the type of document that I am going to give is a HTML document. So, similarly, my DTD should be, there are two types of DTD, internal DTD and external DTD. So, we are talking about internal DTD which is written along with the actual XML program. This is my actual XML program. Okay, the note program. And internal DTD is, the DTD is just defined above your XML code. What is above? You have XML prologue statement, and as you all know that doc type definition should be given. So, doc type. Note. What is note? The root tag is given here. Root tag is having 1, 2, 3, 4, three child tags. So, you have a square brackets till the ending. In between that square brackets, we are going to define what is note, how many, within the parentheses, you have to give how many child tags are there. 2 from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. 2 from heading body or the 4 child tags you have for note, so that you are dividing here. So, after defining these things, element What is this element? In my document, note is what? It is an element that you are telling to the browser. My note is an element. To is an element. From is an element. Heading is an element. Body is an element. All the elements should be declared using exclamatory mark element. Element should be given in uppercase letters. This to, from, heading, body are my child tags. To, from, heading, body. Even though they are child elements, we are defining under the elements with the tag names. So these tags should be passed. Okay, these tag names should be passed. To pass these data of all the child elements, you are going to give the type of data, that is a PC data, parsed character data. Parsed character data. This is nothing but PC data. Okay. This is how you write your DTD. What we are doing? Actual code. On the top of actual code, doc type along with elements with the parsed character data. You can also use parsed character data if it wanted to get parsed, or character data simply to display it as a character. Okay, the data, character data. Okay, let me show you this program execution. So let me take a notepad. This is my DTD. So first you need to define your DTD. Then following the DTD, you can write your content of your XML program. Okay. So my doc type is defining the note. What type of note? With the how many child tags you have, that many. So to, from, heading, body. So let me save this. Int dtd.xml I am giving. Okay. So this is my program. There is no change. There is no change in the output. This is a general output how you are getting it for node program. But what you are doing, if you see the source code, there is some DTD is also given. By seeing the DTD, one can easily know this is an element. What are elements? What are attributes? Okay. So this is the output for your program. Now going back, let me show you. So as I told you, node defines the root element. Okay. So when node is defining the root element, to, from, heading, body are the child elements, which is of type PC data, which is a parsed character data. External DTD. DTD is having two types. Internal DTD, external DTD. Internal DTD means your DTD part is also written in the actual XML program. External DTD means the DTD part is written in the externally. That means what? In a separate file. Then that file is given as a path or link to your internal XML program. Okay. So external DTD doc type definition must contain a reference DTD file. So system is a keyword. Doc type, what is node? Node is a root tag. That node is having a system with node DTD. This is defining your external DTD. Okay. System is a keyword here. You can also use system or you can also use public. Okay. So remaining all same. Rather than giving the internal DTD here, in one line you are going to define your DTD in the node.dtd file. So let me show you this also. So already we have seen let me write this in a new file. So Prolog also I am writing here in the first line because this is a XML program. Let me save this with the node.xml. Okay. Now I am taking a new file where I will just write this node part. That means what? DTD part. Okay. Okay, this is my DTD. How I have to save? Just give node.dtd extension. For external DTD, you have to save the file using .dtd extension. So just give .dtd extension, save this. Now what are the changes that you need to do here is add this line. Add that line. What is this line? Doc type node is a root tag that you have defined in your program. This is a root tag, system keyword and node.dtd. Where is my node.dtd? Here is my node.dtd. Okay. And node.dtd, normal DTD part only you have to save in that. Okay. Now just execute this file. Which file you have to execute? Your XML file you have to execute. So this is a DTD extension file. You can check it here. Document type definition source file, and this is your XML file. So to execute, you can execute this. Okay, but in the execution output, you will not find any difference. If you see here view page source, you can see the DTD. And by seeing this node.dtd, someone will understand, okay, there is some structure given for this XML program. So what is that XML structure? You can just define by using this node.dtd. This is the DTD part. Okay. Moving further, what is external DTD? You have understood, right? What are the building blocks of DTD? So building blocks of DTD are nothing but elements, attributes, entities, PC data, C data. Elements, what are the elements you are using? Doc type one element you are using. Element you are using. These are also elements, right? Attribute also is an element. Defined for attributes. And the PC data you are defining for your content, right? Suppose 2 is there. So this is of type what? PC data. So this PC data or C data should have a hash as a prefix. Okay. So these are the general building blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 are the building blocks of your XML DTD, document type declaration. So elements are the main building blocks of the XML and HTML. You know what are the elements. Simple tag names are the elements. So elements, HTML elements are body, table and like note, message. Elements contain text, other elements or they can be empty elements also. So HR, BR, image, these are all empty. That means what? You can define HR simply. You no need to define /HR. You may not close it also. That is also fine. BR is also, you will have a starting tag. Okay. So body/body. Then attributes, coming to attributes, so whatever the properties that you are going to define for a particular tag, those are attributes. We have already discussing from HTML also. So that is extra information about the elements that you are going to define. Suppose for image you have a source. So source is what? This is an attribute. Okay. Then entities, coming to entities, these are the escape sequences or the special characters that you are going to define. Some characters have special meaning in XML. So less than means what? Normally less than 20. The values that comes below 20. But when I write 20 here in the XML, this will consider as a start tag. So there again erasing the ambiguity. So to avoid such ambiguities here, they are expanded, entities are expanded when document is parsed. So these less than, greater than, ampersand, double quotes, quotations all can be written using this. If you wanted to define this less than, so you have to give ampersand LT semicolon 20. So when it is passing, your XML document is getting passed, then this part will display what? Less than. Suppose if you wanted to define 20 like this, then you cannot give like that. So how you have to give? Ampersand QUOT semicolon 20 ampersand QUOT semicolon. This is how you need to define. Okay, these are what? Entities. So viewing an invalid XML file. If an erroneous XML file is open, obviously it reports the error. I have shown you how the error is displayed also. And why does XML display like this? So because XML document do not carry information about how to display. Only it displays the content. Whatever the content you are giving, it will just display that. So that is why we have that. Okay. So then entities are nothing but this. So in this session, we have discussed what is a XML element, XML element, XML attribute, XML entities, PC data, C data. CC data, C data are the things that you have to give inside the DTD structure. They should be prefixed by a hash symbol. Similarly, you can also give, say, from C data. So, hash C data. This is how you need to define that. Okay. Let me show you C data once. So, where we have given a DTD. So, node.dtd, I am just changing body to C data. Okay, so let me do it in internal DTD so that you will find the difference. Okay, so into DTD, let me execute and show you this. In my execution, into DTD, I am just refreshing. Bracket line 7, bracket expected. So to from body. So you can also define the C data in this. Okay, so hope you all understood about what is an XML DTD and how to define elements and how to write an internal DTD and external DTD in this session. Thank you all.